Do they carry a protein scale?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
She said that we were bad. She said that we were bad.
Some after, I think.
Yes,
maybe?
exactly, 100%.
So that was the ideal. I'm going to do a little bit, like I said, of a Q&A as well on, or maybe just an educational on pre-workouts for like beginner level, intermediate, advanced, and then some other sumps that I've got as far as like aminos, anabolic carbs post-workout.
Yeah.
So that way you can kind of get an idea of like what Insane has to offer, right? So this is not everything, but majority of what they carry. So and we've got a little bit of Q&A. Or not a Q&A, maybe more educational on pre-workouts from beginner level, intermediate to advanced. And then I've also got my post-workout and then my like daily supplement that I take. So,
so what do we got here?
All right, so what we got here is we're gonna show you the stacks here.
Let's do the list.
So if we're looking pre-workout and we're new to it or we're sensitive to stimulants, we would go with Schizo. Schizo's on their low end as far as stems. It's more like a beginner level. And the reason I got the veins next to each one of these is this would be the stack right here. Stack the veins in there. That's for the nitric oxide, for the muscle pumps. That's where you see all the veins popping today in today's shoot.
Right.
It basically opens up the blood vessels, dilates them, allows nutrient absorption, allows better pumps, better recovery, stretches the fascia. Again, we're talking like the FSC7. Get more tears, you get more growth. Obviously, and then post-workout, we got the OJ. This is the anabolic carbs, which I just mixed up. Couple scoops of the glutamine, and then these are all different aminos that they carry. Wow. We've got Alien Recovery, the new hashtag series amino, and then we've also got acid. Any one of those could go with these two right here, and that would be what I threw in here. I would do a scoop of one of these, 2 to 3 scoops of the glutamine, and then a scoop of the OJ for the anabolic carbs.
Energy.
Okay, Alien Energy would be basically what I would take daily. This is like in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
It's basically just aminos, and then it's basically like a daily like muscle feeder, and it's also got some green tea in there for the metabolism, a little bit of extra energy pump too. So that's like a daily. These got some great flavors. Like this one's Alien Blood. Sounds kind of goofy, but freaking is amazing. It's kind of like a tropical punch, if you will, but a really good one. This one's brand new. I haven't even opened it yet. So I also like, they have a blue raspberry. They got a watermelon. I'm trying to think what other flavors I got. Grape.
Yeah.
But that's great. I just take a scoop or two of that usually in the morning or early afternoon, sometimes with the lunch.
Right.
But it's just aminos basically, as well as green tea, a couple other energy supplements. But it's mild in the stimulants. I don't drink coffee, so like I usually like Alien Energy or Bang energy drinks, just kind of just give me a little kick. So now if we were going intermediate, let's say you're a little bit more advanced, but you don't want a high stem, that's where we throw in the hashtag pre, and again we would stack that with the vein.
Okay.
Hashtag pre is a transparent label. Everything in there's no proprietary blends, so everything in there is on the label, and it shows. But it's more like a mid-level. Great focus product. I would say probably one of all the focus products. Between that and Psychotic Gold, these are like my 2 favorites. This would be if I'm having a workout maybe 6 or 7 p.m., but I got to be in bed because I got to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning. I usually would use the hashtag, or if I've had a little bit of stems already and I'm doing like a afternoon workout, I would hit the hashtag, again stack it with the veins. Post-workout would still obviously be the same. So now if you're wanting hardcore, like this is like, you know, your high stems, hardcore, obviously that's going to be your Psychotic Gold, obviously stacked also with the vein as well. This is the strongest that they make, so is Psychotic Gold and Insane Veins. So those would be your levels. So you got a hardcore, more advanced. You got your mid-level, which would be the hashtag pre, and then if you got a beginner level, you'd go with the Schizo and the veins.
Okay.
Now these other ones, these are like my go-tos. These other ones are other ones I carry. And I do throw them in the mix just to kind of change it up. Sin would be more like your beginner to intermediate. They really don't have something that this low a level. Sin would probably be maybe like right here in between the hashtag and pre, or hashtag pre, I should say, and schizo. And then you've got your mid-level would be I Am God. That would be an equivalent to right here. And then Red Rum would be an equivalent, probably not quite as hardcore, I should say, as Psychotic Gold, but real close. It would be the Red Rum. So that's your different levels as far as pre-workouts. As far as I'm mainly talking about stimulants, because most of the products that are in there, or supplements that are in there, ingredients I should say, are going to be somewhat congruent for like focus and muscle and strength. So all those are out in there. We're mainly just talking stims here today. So this would again be like low. This would be like kind of a low medium. These two would be medium. This would be like a high medium, and this would be a high high. So those are your different levels. And then again, post workout, we'll throw these all over there. Post workout, we're going anabolic carbs, glutamine, and then some kind of BCA. So we're doing a scoop, 2 to 3 scoops, and then a scoop of the aminos. And they got all kinds of different flavors. Make sure you use Fit Guy 20 off at checkout. A lot of times too, if they've got some kind of sale where they're BOGO free or they're buy one, get one half price, you can still use a Fit Guy 20 for 20% off. And then for the daily, and the one product I don't have in, because I'm just out of stock on it right now, is Quarantine. That's their Lifters multivitamin. And that's something I take. I don't take it every day, but I take it often. So sometimes at lunch, sometimes at breakfast. That one comes in fruit punch flavor, I believe, only. So, and then daily and energy would be like a daily amino, a little bit of energy kick as well. So those are kind of like a rundown of like if you're out there looking for, like I'm on insanelabz.com and I'm like, yeah, I don't know how strong I want it. They got so many different options. This kind of will give you an idea of like where to start. Do I want a mid-level? Do I want a high mid-level? Do I want a high? Do I want a more like a low stem? So hit me up in my DM too if you have any questions. Fit Guy Scott _. Or you could hit at the Next Gen Aesthetics Instagram page as well. Those all would have a way to get in contact with me, and I could shoot you back. You know, I would try to answer your stuff if you got any questions for the individual supplements. But all these products I do carry just because sometimes I work out in the morning, sometimes I work out in the afternoon, sometimes I work out late. So when you got a wide variety with my schedule being so tight sometimes, I need different levels. You know, I want to be able to sleep, or I want to be able to get a workout in and get a good pump and not have, you know, residual effects from it from energy. So, but that's kind of like the lowdown. They do have some really good shaker cups as well that I definitely like. Good tons of those. Trying to think anything else.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Don't forget your battery.
Oh, he's here. Oh! The legend. The legend. Legendary.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
This is Frederick.
Heard a lot about you.
Frederick, and this is Tyler, our photographer.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. How you doing?
Amazing. I seen your pictures. You're an absolute legend, eh?
No, I don't know.
That's great. Seen a lot of awards over there. Yeah?
Yeah, I got about 20 trophies.
20 trophies.
Something like that.
That's amazing. Yeah, all around. Like you traveled when you were doing it.
traveled.
Yeah. What's your most memorable? There's 23. There's 23 of them, eh?
No, my most memorable one is the one he went and helped me in the first contest.
Really?
That was at 93, 4 maybe.
94?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won the overall, and he won the
Mr.
Won
Mid-America.
yeah.
Mid-America.
Oh, okay.
He won his class, and then he won the overall. Too,
Yeah.
So it was like
Gotta talk to him about that.
93, I placed second in my class, and 94 I went back and won the overall.
Yeah. So you've owned like tell me about like yourself in fitness. Tell us a bit about like the whole thing from the start to end. A little quick summary.
Summary?
Yeah.
Could you? There's no. I just loved working out as a young fella.
Yeah.
And it just kind of blossomed into competing, and that's it. you know,
Amazing.
so.
Yeah.
Well,
Going to health club too for what, 20 plus years?
13 years.
It was 13 years.
13
okay,
years,
13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
big athletic club, 20,000 square feet.
Wow.
So it's good size.
That's kind of where I got my introduction into training.
Right.
So, and then a lot of the stuff that you see down here in the home gym came from that gym, and then he's added to over the years as well. Because when he kind of retired from that job, he brought a lot of it here, so at the house. That's where we came up with
Right.
Iron House.
Iron House.